Namaste, Namaskar, good afternoon. Welcome to virtual class of class 10. Dear students, listeners and viewers, I am Dr. Chandeshwar Yadav before you with English subject, and last day in English subject class 10 we studied reporting. So last day we studied reporting permission, and today we are going to study further. Even last day we talked some examples that how we can report the permission. So let me remind you, doing one exercise of page number 6. So in your page number 6, question number 3, where reporting permission is there, and a number that last day we did. So in the B number, as here the question is, don't let them leave the school. Don't let them leave the school is the sentence, and here we should report it. So reporting this sentence, you can say they are not permitted to leave the school. They are not permitted to leave the school. That it's become reporting position. And even some more questions are given here. They are C number, D number and E number. So I hope, dear student, you can do yourself. Now some other exercises are given here, and other exercise are here. Imagine you are in the Pasupatinath area and tell a tourist what he or she can and cannot do there, or use of can and cannot is given there, and you are said to talk about Pasupati area, where what tourist can do and what they can't do. So one example is already given here. You cannot take photographs inside the temple. You cannot take photographs inside the temple, as an example is given here. So in this example, or in the structure of this example, you should talk about or you should describe about Pasupatinath area that is given here. Then after listening listening exercise is given there. So, and in the listening exercise even picture is given, and about the picture you should answer there. I hope you can answer them, because the picture is very clearly A very clear picture is given here and you can answer it clearly as I hope here. So now let's talk about page number 7 where follow-up activity is given here. So in follow-up activity you can see C number exercise is given where work in a pair and complete the table with the expression used for giving and withholding permission that you listen to in the audio, or on the one side giving permission is given, on the other side withholding permission is given. And in giving permission what might be the phrase can be used, and in withholding permission what phrases can be used, that you should talk here. So in giving permission you can say, or whenever you like to give permission then you can say of course. Even to give permission you can also say yes, certainly you can. In the same way, even you can also say yes, that is fine. In the same way, to give permission you can say sure, that's okay, that's fine, that is all right, let her sit here. This expression can be used to give permission. In the same way, even whenever you are withholding permission you can say don't let them, sorry, I'm afraid you can't, I'm afraid not, I can't possibly. So this expression can be used whenever withholding permission. So in this way, giving permission at the one side and withholding permission is at the another side. Now in page number 8, even speaking exercises are given here. So here again you can see read the following expression in which situation you in which situation do you use them. Or here group A is given and group B is given, and in group A in which situation you can use them, and group B can be used in which situation, that we should find out here. So obviously, as you can say or you can see in group A, of course is written here, yes certainly you can is written here, by all means, yes that is fine, please you don't hesitate to, sure, etc. are given here. So this expression can be used to give permission. In the same way, in group B is there, and even in the group B some expression are given here. So I am reading some of them. So the first one is you can space but you mustn't. So that is the first one. Even the next one is there, don't let her, don't let them, sorry I'm afraid you can't, I'm afraid not. So this expression can be used withholding permission. So in this way we can do even this exercise. Now here it is said, go through the expression above again and point out the differences between group A and group B. So whenever pointing out the differences between group A and group B, you can clearly say that group A is for giving permission and group B is for withholding permission. So that is the differences between group A and group B. So now time for what speaking is given here. So here again situation is given. So let's try to understand. Dear students, in page number 8 you can see, study the following situation and play the role of the people in the conversation below. Or here situation is already given, and in this particular situation you should play the role of the people as presented here. So the first situation is two strangers two strangers are sitting next to each other on a bus. It means two passengers are sitting in a bus next to each other, and so one is boy and another is girl. So boy is saying or saying to girl, as boy says here, excuse me, I am feeling cold. Is it okay if I close the window? Is it okay if I close the window? It's said by boy. Or here the boy asks permission to the girl, and so the girl is answering here, fine with me, I am cold too. So fine with me, I am cold too, said by girls. Then the boy says thanks. So here in this conversation what you see is that the boy is asking permission and the girl is giving permission. So whenever asking permission, then you can use the structure is it okay plus if plus I plus v1 plus object question mark. Again listen it. Whenever asking permission is there, you can say is it okay plus if plus I plus v1 plus object question mark. And whenever this type of question is there, this type of asking permission is there, and if you like to give permission, then you can say fine with me. So as that is said here. Now let's see second situation. So in the second situation, as here said, Kapil has just finished signing a paper. Anupam needs to borrow a pen. Again, listen it carefully. Kapil has just finished signing a paper. Anupam needs to borrow a pen. So here again two persons are here. One is Anupam, another is Kapil. So Anupam, who again asks permission because Anupam needs pen. So Anupam says here, excuse me, could I borrow your pen? Excuse me, could I borrow your pen? Is said by Anupam. So here asking permission is there. Then Kapil says, yes, certainly you can. Yes, certainly you can, is said by Kapil. So here again whenever asking permission is there, and if you like to give permission, then again you can say yes, certainly you can. So in this second example also, one structure of asking permission is given, and whenever asking permission is there, you can say could I plus v1 plus object question mark. Could I plus v1 plus object question mark can be used. So dear students, now listen or here try to understand situation number 3. So in third situation, again here says Fuwa is driving Ajit back to his house. He is going to stay in his house for a while. Therefore, he wants to park his car. Or here again, two persons are here. They are Fuwa and Ajit. So Fuwa says to Ajit, is it all right if I park inside your compound? Is it all right if I park inside your compound? Is said by Fuwa. So here again you can see this Fuwa is asking permission, then Ajit is answering, or Ajit gives permission. It's okay if there is a room. It's okay if there is a room, said by Ajit. So here again what we see, so whenever if you ask permission, even you can use this structure. So here from this sentence you can derive the structure, and the structure is it all right plus if plus I plus v1 plus object question mark. Is it all right plus if plus I plus v1 plus object question mark become one of the asking permission structure. And whenever again if you like to give permission, you can say it's okay. So this is about third situation. Even so what one more situation is given, and even try to understand this situation as well. So in the fourth situation you can see Tilak and Naveen are staying in a hotel. Tilak and Naveen are staying in a hotel. Naveen has to call his mother, but he has left his cell phone at his house. Naveen has to call his mother, but he has left his cell phone at his house. So here again two persons are given here. One is Naveen, another is Tilak. So Naveen is again asking permission. That's why Naveen here says, is it okay if I use your cell phone? Is it okay if I use your cell phone? Is said by Naveen. So here this shows, so here Naveen asks permission, then Tilak withhold permission. That's why Tilak says here that I'm afraid you can't. I'm afraid you can't. My battery is dead. So here what we see, Tilak is withholding permission. That's why here Tilak has said, I'm afraid you can't. So here in this exercise, as I hope dear student you will learn how to ask permission and how to give permission and how to withhold permission. I suppose that you have understood. So now some other exercises are also given here. So here exercise number 2 is here, and it is said have similar conversation in the following situation. Select appropriate expression from the engage yourself section above. So on the basis of the exercise or exercise given above, here condition is also given, situation is, you should ask permission and you should give. And so the first one or A is here, take a photograph, and as the answer yes is said. So whenever asking permission from this exercise, what this statement where take a photograph is given, you can say is it okay if I take a photograph? Is it okay if I take a photograph? You can say to ask permission and to give permission, as here yes is said. So you can say yes, certainly you can. Yes, certainly you can, said here. So even B number is also given here. So B number is there. Pat your beautiful cat. Pat your beautiful cat is given as the statement, and answer is given no. So can you tell Nimi, can you ask one permission?
Yes, sir.
Then tell.
May I pet your beautiful cat?
Thank you. As you have said, Nimi, may I pet your beautiful cat? So this is asking permission, and whenever this permission is asked, then here you can see no is here. That's why even you can say I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not, you can say. So this is withholding permission. Even C number is there, and in the C number, as the question is take a leave for 2 days, take a leave for 2 days is given as the statement, and answer is yes here. So whenever asking permission from the given statement, as you can say, is it okay if I take a leave for 2 days? Is it okay if I take a leave for 2 days, as you can say? And here yes is given, it means giving permission is there. So whenever giving permission, even you can say yes, that is fine. Yes, that is fine can be said to give permission. In the same way, D number is also given here, and in the D number, as you can see, go to the movie is here. So go to the movie is the statement from which you should ask a permission, and as the answer yes is given. So from yes you should give permission. So let's first ask permission from given statement. So you can say, is it all right? Is it all right if I go to the movie? Again, is it all right if I go to the movie? That become asking permission, and if permission is given, then you can say yes, certainly you can. So here again what we see is that one is asking permission, another is giving permission, and with just like question number D, even question number E is here. So in question number E, as here the statement is open the window, and as answer yes is given here. So from the statement you can ask permission, and asking permission using the statement, it become, is it okay if I open the window? Is it okay if I open the window? That become asking permission. And as the answer yes is given, that's why it means giving permission is there. And for giving permission, even you can say sure. So you can say sure. So in this way you can ask permission, you can give permission, and you can withhold permission from that thing you have studied from given examples. And even some more exercises are given there. So in page number 10, again some situation are given here, and you are said to ask permission. So let's see, have a conversation between you and your friends in the following situation. So here again conversation is there, and conversation is between you and your friends, and situation is already given here. So I'm talking here about first situation. So in the first situation, as here said, you are the monitor of your class. You are the monitor of your class. Your friend is asking for permission. You go out of the class. So here again you should conduct a conversation, and this conversation between you as a monitor and your friend who asks permission to go out of the class. So as just you have studied using those structure, you can ask permission, you can give permission, or you can withhold permission. In the same way, second situation is also given here, and in the second situation, as it is said, your friend asks you to borrow your brand new expensive selfie stick for 2 days. You know he or she drops thing easily. So here in 2 number, again situation is already given, and the situation is between you and again your friends, and who wants to take your brand new selfie stick, but you know that he drops thing easily. So here again asking permission and withdrawing permission is there. Now one another situation is given here, that is in second number, 2 number. So in 2 number you can see, imagine you are at your friend's birthday party. Imagine you are at your friend's birthday party. Your friend is asking you to stay there. You have to ask your parents for permission. Have a conversation between you and your parents. So here again situation is given, and in the situation you are at your friend's birthday party and your friend is asking you to stay there. So before staying there you should ask permission from your parents. So how do you ask permission from your parents that you should do there, and how your parents give you permission that you should talk here? So dear students, I hope you can do even these exercises, because we have, or you have studied many more examples of giving permission, withholding permission, and asking permission. So dear student, I hope you can do it, and time is also over. So thank you, my dear student, But before that, if you have any confusion regarding today's study, even you can contact with me. My mobile number is 9844072807 is my mobile number, where you can contact with me, and you can, and I will try my best to solve your answer, solve your problem. So thank you, my dear student. Thank you very much.